What's up out there, Float fam? It's me, Filthy McNasty, coming at you with a little raw ride. Well, mostly raw, lightly edited. I was just cruising around the local university campus on my way over to the Greenway. Currently 3 months off of a collarbone break, so I'm kind of taking it a little bit easy, just cruising around. Nothing too crazy. Anyway, enjoy. I might pop in with a little commentary here and there. I hope y'all have a nice day. Float safe. So, right here, I'm approaching Sanford Stadium, home of the national champion Georgia Bulldogs. So up here is the one of the on-campus entrances to the local Greenway Trail. It's kind of a newer addition. This segment, it's been an ongoing project for quite a number of years, and they just keep adding to it. It gets better and better. There's some really nice little bridges, and all these brand new paths are super smooth, great for just cruising. So I've had my GT since April sometime, early April, I guess, and had a pretty bad crash about a week after getting it on the back end of a 17 mile or so continuous ride on these very trails, by the way. At any rate, I broke my collarbone and was out for about 2 months. I've been back on the board for maybe a month or so. And man, that uphill section right there, even with the power of the GT, I'm still hesitant to push it too hard because that's exactly what happened. Is I had a little uphill and I just pushed a little too hard. I was going about 15 and came right off of it, landed badly. Thank goodness I had a helmet on. So for those of you out there that suffer from foot and or leg fatigue, this little stop right here is something I do to combat it. Take a drink of water, get a little stretch, a little walkabout, then get back on your way. Helps every time. I missed the light, so crossing this intersection was kind of a long ordeal. I ended up clipping that out. And you'll rejoin when I get to the other side. So at this point, I just kind of wanted to share a few of my thoughts on the GT after having ridden for about approaching 400 miles so far. Um, Having come from an old school stock plus with its pitiful 7 mile range and it's somewhat lacking power, the GT is absolutely killer. I love it. I have not touched my old board since I took delivery of this one. Luckily, I had zero problems with mine since it arrived. No ghosting, no sticky foot pad sensors, no trouble turning it on, no overheating. This particular day was extremely hot, like mid 90s hot Fahrenheit, and I didn't have any overheating issues. I'm not doing anything super taxing to it, in general, but man, I love it. And the concave foot pads, while I wasn't a super big fan of them initially, uh, somewhere around the 250 mile mark, something clicked, and it's really become one of my favorite parts of the new design. And I sometimes, when I hit, you know, hard curves, deep carves, and maybe hit a little rut or something, and my feet jiggle a little bit on the pads, I find that concave really makes me feel like my feet aren't going to come off of the board. And I feel like if I was standing on a flat pad, they might at times. Anyway, just another one of the things that I've thought about. And also the complaints about the tire, I still kind of feel like they're a little bit overblown. I rode a Whisper for about 600 miles before on my old board before I got this one. Prior to that, I had beaten out the Vega at about 1400, and the Whisper's super comfy, but this tire is not that bad. I'm about 215 pounds, and I ride it at between 21 and 25, depending on how I'm feeling about it that day. Um, it responds really well. I don't find it to be overly hard. Maybe a little bit bouncy, I guess, but I just don't really notice that too much. It it holds the surfaces you're riding on really well, and I feel quite secure on it. Yeah, and the tread also, it's I I I can't say that I've been taking huge advantage of it, but I do feel like it may have saved me a wipeout a few times, as I might have crossed over some loose dirt hanging out in a intersection or something like that while I was turning, that previously on a slick might have caused a little spin out. I think it looks really sharp. I love my colors and my decal. You know, anyway, this back end of the ride, just riding a little switch, just trying to re-engage my muscle memory after some time off of the board. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching this far. If you have, drop me a like and a subscribe. I'm sure I'll be putting more of these out over the next few months as the weather is nice this summer. And once again, float safe out there, you guys.